So in 2016, Apple announced a product, and this product had been pushed forward and forward many times. And this product was none other than the AirPods first generation. Can you imagine? It has been almost like more than 6 years since the first generation AirPods came. And today, we're going to go back in time and look at these first generation AirPods, how they're faring on, and how they've stood time. And one thing I can tell you, I've enjoyed using this pair of earphones. I don't know why they've been called headphones, but according to me, I think they are earphones. So let's start with the design. And a disclaimer, this is not a review video, but a look at how this pair of amazing gadgets have stand against time. So first thing, let's talk about the design. The design of this pair of AirPods are timeless. So the first generation design was amazing. They came with these long stems, which most of the people hate, while some of the people enjoyed the design. This pair of AirPods replaced the traditional earphones, which were wired. As you can all remember, it was such a bad thing when Apple removed the headphone jack from the iPhone 7 series. They did this because they were going to release AirPods. So if they included a headphone jack, that meant that their sale for AirPods were going to be small. I think the first generation AirPods were looking good. They come with this amazing carrying case, which also charges the pair of AirPods. Nothing fancy about the case. The case has magnets in it where the AirPods will snap and they will not fall off whatsoever. This was a subtle design which I can tell you it was good, and also I'm glad that Apple has included this design in the current AirPods. The case charges with a lightning cable, even though I know this year Apple is rumored to be releasing all their products with USB Type-C. This is a good thing for the consumers because this means that we are not going to be carrying excess cables, and charging our devices is going to be easier, especially iPhones. I love the looks of these AirPods, and I can comfortably tell you guys, if you wear this pair of AirPods, people are not going to differentiate them with the current generation if they're not keen, because they still look good, even though the stem is a little bit longer compared to the current generation. The feel, I can tell you the feel is also premium. One thing I love about Apple products is that they are good. They're made to last like for life. The feel feels premium on this device. I can't complain about the feel because when you open them and you wear them, when compared to other Chinese-made pair of AirPods, this pair of AirPods feel expensive and feel premium. So this pair of AirPods came with a W1 chip, which Apple is notoriously known to include in their products. This means that connecting it to your iPhone is such a breeze. You just open the case and voila, they're recognized automatically by your phone, and you connect them without even having to power on Bluetooth. This pair of earphones come with Bluetooth 4.2, which at this day and age is dated because right now we are at Bluetooth 5.1. 4.2 at this time and age feels like nay. So when connecting to your Android devices, you'll need to connect them with Bluetooth. At the back of the case, we have the pairing on button. So you'll press this button if you want to pair it on with your Android device. And it's easier to pair it with your Android device, but not seamless like pairing it on with your Apple product like MacBooks or iPhones. So for the time that I used this pair of earphones, I really enjoyed my music. The music has some bass in it, but not that bass that is going to blow out your mind. But they just get the jobs done. They're great, but not perfect. Coming to think of it, these are the first generation pair of AirPods, and they really do sound amazing. So this pair of AirPods have some hidden gems in it, like accelerometer, which when you remove one pair of AirPods from your ear, music automatically stops playing, and when you wear them, music will continue playing. This is such a subtle feature that I really do enjoy on this pair of earphones, not headphones again. This pair of earphones are not perfect, but them being the first generation of AirPods, I can only imagine the current pair of AirPods, how they sound and how they connect to your devices. So guys, this pair of AirPods have been discontinued and there are less chances of getting a brand new ones. And I wouldn't advise anybody to go and get this pair of first generation AirPods because I think its time has come to an end. If you want to get a pair of good AirPods, I would advise you to go and look for the current generation one or the second generation pair of AirPods, which have improved battery life and also which have a very good case compared to the first generation one. So the quirks that I found about the first generation pair of AirPods are its case. Its case doesn't have MagSafe charge, which is also a bummer, but the current generation pair of AirPods have MagSafe, which is such a good feature. And also the charging light or the charging indicating light is inside the charging case. This makes it harder to know if your pair of AirPods are being charged. You'll have to open the case to confirm that, and this is such a bad thing to be always opening your case to look if your pair of AirPods are being charged or your case is being charged. This is a one extra step that you have to take compared to the current generation of AirPods. I think this pair of earphones have stood time and are just impressive and I love them. Hope you enjoyed this video and until next time, cheers.